Hello, the time is currently 10 past 11 on the 26th of February 2024, and I have a new CTR mod to show you guys. Probably the most exciting CTR mod that I think I've ever showed you guys, just because it shows the potential of the things to come. This is not only an adventure mode multiplayer mod, but this is also a multiplayer enhancing mod in general. I'll show both you guys during this video, but I just want to say before I get into it, huge shout out to Darkazer and Nico and all the modders for not only making this, but allowing me to make a video in late February, because this will be released to the public in early March. Huge shout outs to those guys. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to select 4-player. Just again, for complete, clarification, I'm using the same controller for all 4 players, but my analog stick is controlling player 1. It just makes it easier for me to make such a video. Obviously, I'm going to play as Dingo for player 1, and let's go into Insanity Beach. Why not? As you can see, all the hub world tracks here, as well as all the regular tracks, but also Oxide Station is available in 4-player, and I will show that off at the end of this video. But for now, we're going to go into Insanity Beach. As you will see, I am in adventure mode with all 4 players. Nice Ukarin Tiny's camera. One of the more interesting parts of this, by the way, not only the fact that this is of course possible, which is just insane, but what's also a thing is I can get into a cutscene like this, but I can still drive as player 2. As you can see, I'm driving around as player 2. Well, I'm driving around as everyone, frankly. The only thing I will say on this mod is that as of right now, player 2 can't enter tracks, and if you have a look at player 3's screen, the trophy indicator is a little bit messed up. If I drive to this side of it, as you can see, it's kind of the wrong way. But I believe on player 1 screen it's fine, is it not? Yeah, on player 1 screen it's absolutely fine and works, but on player 3 screen the trophy number thing is a little bit wonky. But that is really the only difference. Besides that, I can drive into a track like Crash Cove, and everyone will load in, and we can do a 4-player trophy race, which is, again, just absolutely mental that we can do that. Again, the fact that this is coupled with a widescreen mod as well, I am playing this in widescreen. The fact that that's possible is insane. Again, ignore every play. You know what? I'll play as player 4. You know what? I'm down. I'll play as player 4 for this. By the way, you may already be able to see, but the game looks a lot better in 4P and is not lagging like crazy like most of the time it would in 4-player. And that's because of the graphical enhancements that the CTR mod team have made. It will become a lot more obvious in a track like Oxide Station. Also, yeah, actually a really good way to tell the graphical enhancements is how good Crash looks at player 2. When Crash respawns here, Crash looks like he does when you're playing as him in 1-player. graphically speaking, if I turn the camera around, he looks literally like he does in 1-player, but in 4-player, which is insane. So that's the adventure mode portion of it, which, again, insane that exists, but we are not done. I still need to show you guys the Oxide Station, and then I will quickly go over some of the things that Nico, one of the guys who made this possible, wanted this video to include, because there are some very, very important pieces of information that I will not know about, simply because I am playing this for pretty much the first time. But there are some very, very cool things. Without further ado, however, Oxide Station. This is a track that obviously on PS1 you physically couldn't play in multiplayer mode. The PS1 just couldn't hack it. Whereas now, not only is it playable in 4-player on widescreen mode, but also it looks like you're playing it in 1-player, frankly. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It just looks unbelievable. Again, I'm playing as player 1, but if I start playing as player 3, even the shortcut works. So I can do this as Cortex. Obviously the game is loading more, so sometimes the track will disappear like that with Cortex. But that would happen on the PS1 also, it's worth mentioning. That would literally happen on the PS1. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, this is fun. Trying to do it while not being able to see. But yeah, either way, it works. I do want to get to the space section just to show you guys what's going on. Tiny is getting absolutely destroyed. But yeah, I do want to get to this section here. Just keep your eyes on player 2. You don't need to pay attention to what the other 3 players are doing right now. But the fact that you could hook up 4 controllers and play like with your friends and stuff in Oxide Station multiplayer with it looking this good is really, really cool. And this lagless, I might add. Well, one of the big problems with CTR multiplayer was the fact that it was like ridiculously laggy to a point where you couldn't really play well. But with this, I mean, it's perfect and in widescreen, and it looks this good. Like, I can't say enough good things. I'm so excited about the future of this game, because if it's going to look like this and if it's going to play like this, then especially when the CTR PC port comes out and all of this is in one place, by that I mean like all of these mods will be playable at the same time no matter what. We're in good hands. Before I end this video, I do just want to say the things that Nico wrote down. So obviously this contains a major graphics upgrade, and not only does 4-player obviously work, but also they have changed the widescreen 2-player to look way better as well. Again, if you've played this game 2-player before on vanilla CTR, you may notice that, let's go to Blizzard Bluff, another track that's had a huge graphical upgrade. You may remember that the widescreen vanilla CTR is top and bottom. They've changed it to be left and right now, which is obviously insane. A lot easier to play the game, especially in widescreen mod, because you can basically see everything. Again, I'll play as player 2 just to showcase that player 2 works as good as player 1. But let's see, can I do rail shortcut before I keep talking? Let's see, can I do it with Cortex? Oh, boo! Anyway, but yeah, not only does Blizzard Bluff look infinitely better, but also you can just see more of the screen now because of that small yet very, very like impactful change to have both players on these sides rather than the top and bottom. Hello, Dingo. What's up, man? But yeah, that's actually a really, really good shot of how good Dingo looks on multiplayer. That's crazy. Also, so I just read, and also we are going to go to Lab Basement, because apparently that is one of the levels with one of the biggest graphical changes. And then we'll call it a day. But this is very, very exciting for what this game could look like. We'll go 4-player. For what this game could look like when the game comes out on PC. Because if it looks anything like this, then yeah, we're looking good. Not to mention, of course, playing adventure mode. Playing adventure mode, obviously, in the multiplayer is just a very, very cool thing as well. I tell you what, we'll change to 4-player, or we'll change to 2-player to give you guys a better widescreen shot of Lab Basement, I think. But yeah, if this is what PC's gonna look like, we're in good hands. You know, we're in very, very good hands. Oh yeah, that's way better. Holy, this looks good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, the pipes at the ceiling of Lab Basement is what Nico wanted to call out, and yeah, those look phenomenal. Wow. Wow, those look good. Even this on the player 2 screen, like this thing. That is so like high detail. Look at that. That is such high detail. Wow. My goodness. I can see why Nico wanted me to show you guys this. But yeah, I think that'll do for the showcase. You guys get the idea. But let's just say that yeah, again, I want to emphasize, if the future of CTR looks like this, widescreen 4-player with adventure mode multiplayer, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around again. Huge shout outs to Nico and Dark Azer and the entire mod team for letting me showcase this. See you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.